With its dry heat and unusual scenery, it's not surprising that Arizona is a popular winter destination. And when it comes to southwestern cuisine, be prepared for a lot more than nachos and guacamole. The mix of cultures in this part of America has resulted in quite a range of flavors. And to check out the roots of the culinary scene, you might try heading straight to the desert.
Desert cactus flowers, as well as the yucca flowers, are quite plentiful on the desert, but the reproduction of the flowers is quite slow because all of the insects and birds really enjoy the flowers, and so they eat them. So there's a very short time that you can collect this food source. You have to beat the owners of the desert to it, the ants, the birds, the bees.
There's a bug in here.
See? He wasn't quick enough. Try one without a bug.
Hanging out with the guys may put you in the mood for some cowboy cuisine. And just outside the city of Scottsdale, you can sit down to a mesquite grilled steak, and every cowboy's favorite side dish. Arizona is known for its casual culture, but this place takes it to the extreme. The only ties you'll find here are hanging from the ceiling.
One night a salesman came in and he had his tie on, and the cowboys were feeling pretty good, so they took and cut his tie off. And he told them, well, if you're going to cut my tie off, nail it to the ceiling. And they did. And that started the tradition. Now we have 750,000 ugly ties.
Of course, cowboys weren't the only ones to influence Arizona's cuisine. The native Indians lived off the land for thousands of years. You can learn about their methods for meal preparation at the Hopi Learning Center.
Show you some of the stitching there.
This is a variety of a wafer bread that the Hopi women have engineered, in a sense, over hundreds of years. Now, our ancestry coming from central Mexico, this is what our women have done probably with the tortilla. And it's made out of the blue corn, which is going to be this one here. And this is part of the status symbol of the menfolk for Hopi, being an ultimate provider. With just your hand, you should be able to provide food, housing, and clothing.
After visiting the Hopi Learning Center, we met with some of the hotel chefs in the area, and in particular, an Austrian who uses plenty of indigenous products in his recipes and knows a thing or two about Native American cuisine. He says it's one of the healthiest diets you can eat. One of the delicacies is gutalacoche, a fungus that grows on corn.
Now this would be, my chef comes tableside and he will crack it. It's like just an old-fashioned clay pot, and then we would take it apart.
Another specialty on Anton's menu is chicken cooked in red clay, a recipe that goes back thousands of years with the Incas and the Maya.
Ah, it's beautiful. Smell it. Can you smell it?
Got carrots inside?
Too bad the camera doesn't have smell on it yet.
Chef Brunbauer had another Arizona surprise.
Be careful when you touch it. Yeah. It's called nopales.
Nopales?
Nopales.
Yeah.
It's the prickly pear leaves. Now, the taste of a nopales is very similar to like eating asparagus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. It does have a little bit of that sort of. No, I don't want to say slimy, kind of slippery.
Slippery,
texture.
yeah. Slimy is a bad word.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to use that.
Arizona is a terrific destination for outdoor activities, especially golf and tennis. It's also got a fantastic reputation for spas. At some hotels, there are even special spa menus that promise to be guilt-free. At 300 calories, it looks too good to be true. But when it comes to spa cuisine, taste and presentation are equally important. So whether it's cowboy cuisine or a taste of the New Southwest, bring your appetite to Arizona. For more information on today's destinations, visit our website on topoftheworld.net.